My name is Nathan Bartsch, and I'm an aircraft maintenance engineer for Stars Air Ambulance. They provide critical care to patients in need, basically anywhere. They reach everyone. My day starts out at 7 in the morning. I show up for a morning meeting, talk about the day, the plan, safety briefing, and after that we're basically straight into maintenance. Not every day is the same, obviously. Some days are filled with 10 hours of maintenance. Other days you'll be doing more planning type activities, and a lot of paperwork, a lot of detail. We need to safely maintain a fleet of helicopters and follow the company policies, procedures. We closely work with Transport Canada to make sure we comply with all the regulatory side of things. And so it's about 50% hands-on, I'd say, and 50% paperwork. We're documenting everything we do. I grew up in a rural Saskatchewan, on a rural Saskatchewan farm. Spent a lot of time fixing on things, repairing items, farm equipment and whatnot. And so I always knew I wanted to work with my hands. And as I got a little bit older, graduated high school, I realized that aircraft maintenance was something that interested me, and I went for it. So I went to college in Calgary, Alberta at SIEC, and it was 2 years of full-time schooling. After I completed that, I got a job in Northern Canada, and it was 2 more years of full-time employment, followed by factory training courses. Usually they'd be held down in the United States someplace. Factory engine courses, then of course some Transport Canada exams, more company exams, until finally I would get my engineering license with Aircraft Certification Authority for the company that I was working with. And that would allow me to sign off maintenance on their aircraft. We're constantly updating things like human factors courses. We're conducting those annually. The industry is always changing. Technology is changing at a fast pace. So we're constantly having to take new factory training courses, new engine courses to try and keep on top of the changing environment. You'd have to have a high level of integrity. Everything you do is very detailed, and you just need to be accountable for pretty much absolutely everything you touch on a day-to-day basis. Everything's documented. You need to have an eye for detail. You need to have excellent communication skills. You should be very strong. It's hard work, but it can be a lot of fun. It's challenging. I'd say I've surrounded myself with like-minded professionals for my entire career, and it is extremely rewarding to be in that atmosphere. So I've worked in various organizations. I've traveled extensively all throughout Canada, United States, and to South America. I really enjoy working with Stars. One of the reasons why I came here is the consistency of my work. And it's not very often as an aircraft maintenance engineer you get to sleep in your own bed consistently. You're often traveling with the helicopter to various locations, and so Stars allows me to have a nice work-life balance. I grew up in rural Saskatchewan, and I realized that there weren't a lot of helicopter companies in the province, so I ended up having to go to Alberta for my training, and that took me to, like I said, Northern Canada and beyond. Now the industry's changing quite quickly. There's a lot of aircraft maintenance engineers that are a little bit older and would expect to retire in the coming years. So I think job demand is going to be quite high in the future. Whether or not that's specifically in Saskatchewan, you might have to be flexible and open to the idea of traveling to different provinces. But overall, I think it's looking excellent. I would say you'd want to keep an open mind. The career is quite challenging. When you're first starting out, often you're going to be expected to work away from home for extended periods of time. So you could expect to miss a few birthdays and things like that. But if you're up for a challenge, and if you love adventure, you love constantly learning, if you enjoy the technical aspect of things, I think you'd really enjoy aircraft maintenance engineering. Try and have fun with it. You're going to surround yourself with a lot of amazing people, and you can use them as resources to help excel your career. Enjoy the adventure, and have as much fun as you can.